the all-pervadingness of the divine principle, Brahman or Krishna. Is there a part of your body that you would point to if someone asked you where your soul is located? You wouldn't be able to do that, would you? Deep within, you are aware that the self in you is all-pervading in your body and that it is in each one of the 30 to 40 trillion cells that constitute your body. Similarly, let's ask ourselves where Brahman or Krishna is. In Vaikuntha? No, Krishna, Brahman, Paramatma or Paramartha Tattvam, the divine principle, is all-pervading. Recall the Mahavakya Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma from the Chandogya Upanishad. It means all this is Brahman. A person who has not only acquired the knowledge of this great truth but can actually perceive it has arrived, or rather he or she has achieved the final goal. That knowledge is called Atmajnana. No, not Atmagyan, which is a Hindi word, but it is Atmajnana in Sanskrit. It is the knowledge of the all-pervading Supreme Soul or Self. Let us take the term Satchidananda. Sat means the all-pervading existence, the ephemeral aspect, or that which is. Chit refers to consciousness, the perceptible aspect, or that which is aware that Sat is. And Ananda is supreme eternal bliss. Satchidananda refers to limitless consciousness. Shiva and Shakti denote Sat and Chit. Shiva Shaktya yukto yadi bhavati Shaktah prabhavitum nache devu devam nakalu kushalas panditumapi. It is the first part of the first Shloka from the Saundarya Lahari, written by Adi Shankaracharya. It means Shiva is capable of creating only when united with Shakti. When he is not united with Shakti, he cannot even stir. We are all a combination of Sat and Chit. However, experiencing the non-dualistic Mahavakyas is prevented by ignorance and an untrained and unharnessed mind, which is a pattern of thoughts derived from an individual's innate nature. Krishna says in Shloka 1866, Sarva dharman parityajya Mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshishyami ma shuchah. Giving up all your ideas of righteousness or religion, take complete refuge in me. I will liberate you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Sarva dharman parityajya. Give up all your ideas of righteousness or religion. Also indicates give up all your meaningless rites and rituals, and Mam ekam sharanam vraja means take complete refuge in me, which also means become one with me. The interpretation of the sentence take complete refuge in me done by a lot of people is dualistic in nature, meaning they take Krishna to be a separate person, which actually destroys the whole purpose of the shloka and of the entire SRIMAD BHAGAVAD GITA. People who find it challenging to move out of the dualistic Krishna and I thought, which in fact is generally used in the early stages of spiritual development, choose to remain there, thereby shutting or at least delaying their chances of moksha, release or liberation. Krishna says in Shloka 10:20, Ahamatma Gudakesha Sarva Bhutasha Yastitaha Ahamadishcha Madhyamcha Bhutanamanta Evacha. I am the self, Agudakesha, situated within all living entities. I am the origin, the middle, and also the end of all beings. He is not in the beginning, the middle, and the end, but is the origin, the middle, and the end. He is the self in all beings. Until the dualistic Krishna and I stage, which is normally used by seekers to build a better understanding, is not crossed, pravilapana and not pravilapan cannot be achieved, and a person will continue to remain in states of fear, uncertainty, confusion, and delusion. Pravilapana means complete absorption or even total annihilation. But pravilapana of what? It is the exit from the state of abhasa, or mere illusory appearance, into that of experiencing being one with the whole, Brahman or Krishna. That is the true meaning of mam ekam sharanam vraja, and certainly not any other dualistic concept. Think of the Indian Ocean and of the waves in them. All beings are like the waves of the ocean. Each and every one of them is unique. Waves are not separate from the ocean, but they are the very ocean. Waves rise from the ocean and appear to be different from it, abhasa. Now, imagine yourself to be the mighty ocean, out of which short-lived waves rise and fall. And now that you're ready to imagine vastness, think of yourself, not your body, but the you in you, to be the all-pervading whole. Imagine your consciousness has spread everywhere. That will be a route towards beginning to comprehend the Mahavakyas we had in the previous video, 93 of 100. Now, here is a rather strange question for you. What is it that is common between a dead human being and a dead insect? Of course, both are dead, but to be more precise, we could say that both the human corpse as well as the insect cadaver do not have that could have kept them alive. Now, what is that? Is that the soul? And if it were the soul, are there different kinds of souls for insects, animals, and humans? Think about it. If every being had individual souls, how would anyone be able to differentiate between souls when they are not in a body and do not have any shape or form? How do you tell one soul from another when they do not have a body, a face, physical features, or DNA? This matter has been clarified by Krishna in this Shloka 1327 or 1328. People need to be wary of illogical ideas and beliefs that arise and settle down in the minds when they refuse to think rationally and use the power of reason and logic, as Krishna said in Shloka 1304 that ancient rishis did. That which exists in all beings is the same Paramatma. A thought like this might hurt the pride of some people who believe they are superior, but it is the truth, and Krishna teaches this in Shloka 1327. While there are books of some organized religions in which their God asks them to rise, kill, and eat, Krishna says that the Supreme Paramatma exists equally in all beings. Religions, sects, subsects, cults, religious organizations, godmen, godwomen, and so on have divided human society into countless groups, with each one of them claiming to be the only true path. Comprehending that all is one and that all beings are equally divine would be possible only through Advaita Vedanta and never through dualistic philosophies and practices. Enjoy this extraordinarily powerful and beautiful Shloka 1327 and begin to experience that is not separate from you, but yourself is that very that. My obeisance to the supreme teachers of Vedanta, Sri Gitopadesha, Sri Govinda Bhagavad Pada, Sri Adi Shankaracharya. Tattvamasi. That you are. Harihi Om. Shloka 1327 or 1328 in some editions. Samam sarveshu bhooteshu, tisht-hantam parameshvaram, vinashyatsva-vinashyantam, pashyati sapashyati. The person who truly sees is the one who sees the Supreme Soul or Supreme Bhagavan existing equally in all beings, the unperishing within the perishing. Samam sarveshu bhooteshu tisht-hantam parameshvaram vinashyatsva-vinashyantam yah pashyati sa pashyati. Samam sarveshu bhooteshu tisht-hantam parameshvaram vinashyatsva-vinashyantam vinashyatsva-vinashyantam yah pashyati sa pashyati. Samam sarveshu bhooteshu tisht-hantam parameshvaram vinashyatsva-vinashyantam yah pashyati sa pashyati. Samam sarveshu bhooteshu tisht-hantam parameshvaram vinashyatsva-vinashyantam yah pashyati sa pashyati. जो सभी प्राणियों में परमात्मा को देखता है तथा नाशवान शरीरों में अविनाशी आत्मा को देखता है, वह सच्चा दृष्टा है. எவன் ஒருவன் அழியக்கூடிய அனைத்திலும் பரமாத்மாவை அழியாதவராகவும் மற்றும் எல்லா உயிரினங்களிலும் சமமாக இருப்பவராகவும் பார்க்கிறானோ அவனே నిజத்தில் பார்க்கிறவனாவான். ఎవడైతే అన్ని జీవులలో పరమాత్మను సమానంగా దర్శించుతాడో మరియు నశించే శరీరాల్లో అవినాశి అయిన దాన్ని చూస్తాడో అతడే నిజమైన దృష్టి కలిగినవాడు. ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೀವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾನವಾಗಿ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನನ್ನು ಕಾಣುವವನು ಮತ್ತು ನಾಶವಾಗುವ ದೇಹಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಷಯವನ್ನು ನೋಡುವವನು ನಿಜವಾದ ದಾರ್ಶನಿಕ. जो परमात्म्याला सर्व प्राण्यांमध्ये समान समजतो आणि नाशवंत देहांमध्ये अविनाशी आत्म्याला पाहतो, तो खरा दृष्टा आहे. എല്ലാ ജീവികളിലും പരമാത്മാവിനെയും മർത്യ ശരീരങ്ങളിൽ അമരത്യമായ ആത്മാവിനെയും തുല്യമായി കാണുന്നവൻ യഥാർത്ഥ ദർശകൻ.